The MTA's Inspector General says this timekeeping clock at the 38th Street train yard in Brooklyn was vandalized, and now she's working with the NYPD to investigate. This is the second time this week that timekeeping equipment was allegedly sabotaged. At Jamaica Station, the cord was cut to this biometric clock that requires Long Island Railroad employees to give their fingerprints before checking in and out of work. John Samuelson, whose union represents 46,000 transit workers in New York City, says he's frustrated with the Inspector General's conclusions. He says the timekeeping clock is used by MTA management, not rank-and-file members like track workers or bus drivers.
We have an Inspector General that's been on the job for just a very short time. She's been visiting around properties trying to figure it all out. But before she leaps to a conclusion that sabotage was involved, and before she makes overly broad statements that endanger New York City transit workers, she should accumulate some evidence.
These incidents come at a time when the MTA is working to control overtime spending, which climbed to more than $418 million last year, according to a recent report.
They assign us the overtime because the system is horrific. We get the system back into a state of semi-reliability, and now they claim that we've engaged in overtime fraud after they assigned us the overtime to begin with.
So what do transit riders think?
If the overtime is going to improve the service, it's okay, but overtime and no improvement in service, then you don't need it.
I do think that things need to be fixed, but I think it's horrible how much the fares are being raised.
The Transit Workers Union president says MTA sources tell him that the damaged timekeeping clock here at the 38th Street train yard remains functional and is not broken. We reached out to the Inspector General's office for confirmation, but have not yet heard back. Reporting in Borough Park, Brooklyn, Matt Kozar, CBS 2 News.